The whole world is trying to explore the moon. It's a moon. One after another, whether it's America, Russia, China, or now India, every country wants to go to the moon. But have you ever thought about what the world of the moon is really like? Is there soil or stones on the moon? Seas or rivers? Mountains or sandy plains? Water or ice? So, friends, in the next 10 minutes, let's take you to the surface of the moon. Let's start our journey to the moon. The distance from Earth to the moon is 384,000 kilometers. The shortest time taken to reach the moon was 3 days by America. If we assume we are traveling to the moon in an American spacecraft, it will take us 3 days to get there. After 3 days, we will be on the moon's surface. After landing on the moon's surface, the first thing we will see is the moon's surface. You will notice the moon's surface is rugged and uneven. You will see large craters everywhere on the moon's surface. When you stand on the moon's surface and look up, you will see our beautiful planet, Earth, clearly rotating on its axis. However, in the sky, it will always remain stationary. This means if you observe Earth from the moon for many years, it won't move even 10 centimeters from its place. The moon's gravity is 6 times less than Earth's gravity. This means that after landing on the moon's surface, our weight will be 6 times less. If your weight is 60 kilograms on Earth, it will only be 10 kilograms on the moon's surface. This means after landing on the moon's surface, you will feel very light. You will be able to hop easily here and there. This is why Neil Armstrong was hopping around on the moon, because walking on the moon like on Earth is not possible. Neil Armstrong and his colleagues' footprints are still on the moon because, due to the absence of air, those marks have not faded. After walking a bit on the moon's surface, you will see a lot of trash, bags, papers, and many damaged satellites. This trash was spread by humans. There is so much trash on the moon that it could fill 5 trucks. The trash includes bags, papers, and waste materials like urine and vomit that astronauts discarded. While standing on the moon's surface, the greatest threat is from sky death. Yes, death from the sky. Due to the moon's low gravity, it does not have an atmosphere. The absence of an atmosphere poses a constant threat to those living there from celestial objects. This means you could be standing on the moon, and a large rock could come flying from the sky and kill you. That's why the large craters visible from Earth on the moon are not actually spots but craters where sunlight doesn't reach. These appear as spots. After the sun, the brightest object in the sky is the moon. When we look at the Earth's sky, it appears blue, but when looking at the sky from the moon, it appears black. This means whenever you look up at the sky from the moon, it will seem like you have entered a black world. Standing on the moon, you will feel very boring and dull. And yes, we are not joking, NASA has set a world record by providing Wi-Fi on the moon, offering speeds of up to 19 megabits per second. This means you can easily use the internet on the moon for entertainment. If you are using the internet and decide to call your home on Earth, you can dial a number, and the call will connect. However, when you speak, your voice won't come out of your mouth. Yes, this is true. On the moon, even if you scream loudly, your voice won't come out. On Earth, air is always present everywhere, but the moon has no atmosphere. Therefore, sound waves cannot travel normally on the moon. If you call someone on the moon, your voice won't reach them. However, astronauts wear pressurized spacesuits filled with oxygen and nitrogen, creating an artificial atmospheric pressure. That's why they can talk within the suit and communicate using the microphone attached to the suit. This way, there's no issue in making a telephone call on the moon, but you will need air to carry your voice from your mouth to the microphone, which is only possible in a spacesuit or a future habitat. If humanity builds colonies on the moon in the future, it will be possible to talk using telephones. However, signals from the moon to Earth take about 1.7 seconds, so conversations will need pauses. Now that we are living on the moon, let's talk about the day and night cycles. The moon takes 27.3 days to orbit the Earth, and it takes the same time to complete one rotation on its axis. That's why we only see one side of the moon, while the other side remains hidden. On the moon, one day is about 14 Earth days long, and the night is equally long. As a result, objects on the moon's surface experience extreme temperature changes. At night, the temperature drops to around -153 degrees Celsius, while during the day, it rises to 180 degrees Celsius. The conditions vary depending on the moon's location. It is believed that the moon's south pole is colder. Nights there are so cold that it is almost impossible for humans to survive. Dreaming of building settlements there is a distant reality. Scientists believe that at the south pole of the moon, even during the day, the temperature doesn't rise much, but nights are extremely cold, continuously dropping. This creates extreme conditions, making it even more challenging to live in that region. Because of these harsh conditions, most missions to the moon have focused on its northern areas. At night, the moon appears glowing, but surprisingly, the moon doesn't have its own light. The light we see is a reflection of sunlight. If sunlight were to stop, the moon would no longer be visible. The moon always keeps one side facing Earth due to its rotation, so no human on Earth has ever seen the moon's far side. The moon doesn't have seasons like Earth because it only tilts by 1.54 degrees, compared to Earth's 23.44 degrees. This leads to two consequences. First, the moon doesn't experience seasonal changes like Earth, and second, there are regions on the moon's poles that never receive sunlight. If you wander into these areas, it would be a surreal view. While the moon doesn't have seasons due to Earth, Earth experiences seasons because of the moon. This fascinating fact will be explained further. The moon, which appears round from Earth, is actually oval-shaped. Every year, the moon moves 1.5 centimeters further away from Earth. Our solar system has at least 135 other moons, but none of them support life. Life on Earth is possible today because of the moon. When a celestial body named Theia collided with Earth, it tilted the planet by 23.05 degrees. If the moon hadn't formed, Earth would have straightened again. Due to the moon's gravity, Earth remains tilted. This tilt causes different seasons on Earth. Without the moon, Earth would have had equal 12-hour days and nights, and both poles would have been icy, while the equator would have been scorching hot. How did you like this informative yet scary journey to the moon? Let us know in the comments. Stay updated for more updates on Space Universe 016. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notifications. See you soon with more informative videos. Until then, stay happy, bye-bye.